And welcome to the Invention Licensing Show. I'm your host, David Fidua, and I'm here to help you license your product. And today we're gonna go over not if, but when. So to jump right into it, one of my favorite absolute mindset focuses is not if, but when. It's the game changer for people in terms of getting your head right and getting your goals and your reality to become one. And so to break down, not if, but when. A lot of people, when they're thinking through their goals, they say, well, if I get to here, my life will change. If I do this, then this will happen. If I get that promotion, I'll have more money to do this. And for me, myself, my evolutionary change, or what happened when I kind of jumped the gap or separated myself, was I was waiting tables and I was in a mindset like, man, if I license an invention, my life will change. I'll have royalties, I'll do this, I'll do this. If I can get interest, I'll be able to do these things. If I can just get one deal, if I can get two deals. And one day it just hit me. I was like, that's not an option. It's not if it will happen, it's when it will happen. And so when that happened to me, I started speaking to myself differently. I started thinking of myself differently. I started focusing on the right things. And so if you change your mindset, if you change your focus from if I become successful to when, it's not a matter of if, right? If goes out the window. It's not if I become, it's when. And so changing that mindset, changing your focus to when you become successful, that changes how you work through problems, how you have a perspective of yourself, your confidence. All of these different things change. And I remember having a conversation with somebody because I was so confident in my not if, but when. And they were like, oh my gosh, they started talking to me as if I had already licensed a product. And this is very early on in my career. And I was like, oh no, I haven't yet, but I'm in the process. And so my focus, when it changed, it all had that impact of now like, okay, I'm stuck doing this the rest of my life until I become successful at it. And when that was it, it's almost like you kind of put your back up against the wall and say, I have to do this until I become successful, and I'm not moving on until I am to where I want to be. And that perspective or that mindset shift, because a lot of people, they kind of throw a bunch of lines out there and say, well, if any of them go well, then I'll have these things in my life. And so change that perspective and you will have leaps and bounds forward in terms of bringing success into your life. All right, I hope you loved that episode of License Your Invention with David Fidua. As you know, I'm always here to help you license your products. And if you got anything out of that episode, right? Not if, but when. Make it when in your life, and it will change your perspective. It will change how you level up. And so do give me a thumbs up or subscribe now if you got anything out of that video. The next episode is The Secret Life of a Royalty Check Inventor.